Video link, Brendan Clarke-Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Well, here we are again with another Opposition Day debate and another attempt to grab negative headlines. And it didn't work last time, and it didn't gain the publicity or the traction on social media they wanted. So the opposition are back again for a second bite of the cherry on the same issue. Perhaps they stayed up late watching Groundhog Day rather than doing the homework, or simply resorted to copying instead. And whilst the efforts to facilitate online learning must be applauded, we know there are many children who have missed face-to-face teaching and the added advantages that this involves. And as a former teacher myself, I know the value of delivering lessons in person. The academic part of the job is important, but teachers also play a vital pastoral role in maintaining the social and emotional well-being of their pupils. And I think most adults also realise the isolation felt by many when we're unable to see our colleagues, friends and family members. And this is why I'm so pleased that we're finally returning to something resembling normality. And so far, we've committed over $3 billion to target and deliver targeted interventions. This is only one part of our long-term education recovery plan. The next stage of this plan includes $1.4 billion being invested, with around $1 billion for tutoring courses to recover lost teaching hours and $400 million into training and development for teachers and staff. And we've made an unprecedented investment in education and seen the biggest increase in funding for schools in a decade. And this has included additional SEN funding, with $730 million into high needs this year, building on the $780 million we've made available for 2020-21. And let's not pay too much attention to the opposition's criticisms about investment, when they are not even using like-for-like comparisons with other countries and fail to take into account the entire package being offered. So what exactly are we looking at? Changes to the structure of school holidays, extended school days? No, the opposition provide no serious plans whatsoever, other than simply saying whatever figure is presented is not enough. And when I grew up, I remember the old commercials from the man from Del Monte, and at least he occasionally said yes to things, whereas the response from Labour and the unions is simply no, and more closely resembles a broken record from the 90s band Two Unlimited. Labour have shown time and time again they cannot be trusted with our children's education. Our academies and free school programmes have given children in some of the most deprived areas of the country the chance to attend outstanding schools. And Labour didn't even want our children back in the classrooms, and along with teaching unions, wanted closures almost right away. We wanted our children back at school, and we're now taking action to help them catch up. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I commend the work of this government and once again thank our teachers, support staff, parents and pupils for their hard work and dedication throughout this pandemic and beyond. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.